Hey Lan, hi folks, it's Lev. Welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new, I use he and pronouns. Today's video, I wanted to show y'all some of my pre-transition photos. Some of you might have seen me before I started transitioning from earlier videos like I made before I came out or somewhere on the internet. But today, specifically in this video, I want to put some photos on this side here and show y'all some of my pre-transition photos. And I have my other phone here to look at photos. So if you see me looking down or away from the camera, it's because I'm looking at the photo on my phone. So as a reference thing. So this first photo is from my first LGBTIQ+ short film. And I made that film before I came out and started transitioning. And yes, I put like I hung the pride flag on like the wall and then just stood in front of it and took it. And this was my cover photo for my LGBTIQ+ short film, my first one. And I named it To Closet or Not to Closet because in the film it was like conflicting. It's like, okay, I'm sort of trying to understand my identity. Do I come out or do I not come out? And that's where To Closet or Not to Closet comes from. It's like the concept of being in the closet and whether to stay in the closet or come out of the closet. And the light dark thing in the photo, I'm looking here because of my photos here. But y'all will see it here. The light dark split is the light side is stepping into the light in a way, because I can imagine a closet being a cramped space and being in there is like being in the dark. That's what the shadow side represents, and the light side represents stepping out. And just briefly on this coming out topic, I heard like a concept of inviting in terms of LGBTIQ+, the concept of inviting in as opposed to having to come out to people, more like we open the door and let whoever we want in. Like we invite people to come sit at our table as opposed to us having to come out and sit at another person's table, if that makes sense. I've heard of this in like an LGBT group. I'm like, that's a really cool concept. The concept of inviting in as opposed to having to come out to people. Next photo, the second photo, I blurred out all my friends. If my friends are in the floors, I blurt them out because I didn't ask them for consent to be put online, nor do I know if they want to be put online, so I blurred all of them out. This is like one of the pre-transition photos I like most. Like I tend to not click or like vibe in a way with my pre-transition photos, but this is one of the photos that I really like of my pre-transition self. And my friend and I were like at a food workshop thing, and we were like outside. And I think there's a fence there, and there's like tennis courts behind there. That's why there's a fence there that high. Yeah, pre-transition self. I still have this jacket. I still wear it, and I haven't worn that. I know this blue shirt. I haven't worn that shirt in a very long time. And these are the glasses might look the same, but this is a different pair of glasses that I got early last year. Yeah, but I really like this photo of myself pre-transition. This was like from, I think it was from 2019. Well, I'm pointing here because my phone photos here, but you always see here 2019. I think it's from 2019. Third photo. I'm just not trying not to confuse myself because I'm looking here, but y'all will see it here. This photo is also from with the same friend, but I blurred her out again. Still have those camo pants. Still wear this camo shirt, even though in this photo the camo color is much darker because it's been washed over and over and over again, so it starts becoming lighter. I still wear this shirt, and it's still one of my favorite shirts, and I also really like this photo. This wasn't like a forced smile photo. I like photos like this where it's captured naturally. Like it wasn't like, here's a camera, we're taking a photo, fake smile. Like I know when I fake smile and like when it's genuine, and looking at this photo, it's a real smile, and I really like this photo too. And we were at this self-care workshop thing that my friend was running at the time, and we took this photo. Like, we took other photos too, but this is my favorite from this workshop thing. And my friend and I used to run a podcast, and this is one of our cover photos for our podcast episode. So yeah, first photo is me graduating from uni. I did 4 years of psychology. The last year was honors year. I did 4 years. This was me graduating in February of 2020. So after this graduation, I went to get the short haircut. And it's like one of the last photos I've took. Like, this is like what, like, they were like nice photos of me in my whole outfit. It was like one of the last series of photos that was taken in like a formal event type thing before I started socially transitioning. And once I got my short haircut, I have not turned back. Graduation, Blair graduation. And it's funny because I graduated, and then like 1 or 2 months later, lockdown started happening because of COVID. So like I just got in, and like my graduation wasn't delayed. I finished at the end of 2019. I graduated in February 2020, and then lockdowns and COVID happened in Australia. Started coming to Australia, and then there were lockdowns and everything. So got lucky. I didn't have to postpone my graduation. And this bow tie I've had. I'm looking here again. The bow tie I've had for a while, and I really like the rainbow bow tie. It's like pride. It was like me, like pride at graduation, basically. Okay, the fifth photo, this me with like the rainbow on my face and me doing this and the color on my hand. And this was like me and my friend went to Midsummer Festival in Melbourne. This was also this was in January 2020, and this was also like a month before I got my short haircut and started socially transitioning. It was really cool. And this day was the day I came out to my friend, one of my close friends, as trans. And her response was, "Oh, I knew that already." Like she knew I was trans, but then I didn't like when I came out. She's like, "I already knew." I'm like, "Oh, it's it's a bit like it feels so awkward to me when I tell people that I'm like LGBT, like come out as LGBT, and then they're like, "Oh, I already know," and I'm like, okay. But yeah, this was me on the train home, and I was just taking photos. It was pretty cool though. I haven't been to Midsummer since this day, like in 2020, because COVID in 2021 and start of this year, I was too scared to go. And I got COVID like last month, so yeah, I was too scared to go because of COVID, and they didn't have one last year because of lockdowns. No, yeah. Okay, the next photo is me in a bathroom and the yellow shirt. I still wear this yellow shirt. I really like this shirt still. This photo is from me making my first LGBT short film. Like a few of the photos I've shown in this video are from me making my film. I was doing the bathroom scene. Like I was filming the bathroom scene. God, that might sound weird. Like there was a scene in the bathroom, and this was me filming it. And that I forgot what it's called now. That thing where you do action with, like, I forgot what it's called. It's lost. I tried using that. It wasn't exactly helpful for me, but so I didn't really use it much. Yeah, this was me filmmaking before I transitioned. And this next photo at the beach is also part of me filming for my first LGBT short film. And I had my friend with me, and we were filming at the beach, and we were filming scenes at the beach. So this is also part of filmmaking me. And my friend took a photo of me, candid. I didn't realize she took this photo of me. It's a candid photo of me. Plus, I still also wear this shirt. Even after I've came out and started living as a guy, I wear this pink shirt because I like this shirt, and I don't give a damn about what people say about men wearing pink and whatever. Pink's a color. I like the color. I like the shirt, I wear it. Okay, the 8th photo is me and one of my close friends. Again, I blurred out all my friends because I don't want to put them online without asking for their consent. Yes, pre-transition photos, hang out with my friend, and that's her cat. And my hair's really long, jeez. Like, I looked at all the other photos and it didn't hit me until now, like, it was really, really long. Hair washing must have been tedious. It's so fast now. Warehouse hair washing when I had long hair must have been tedious as hell. But yes, me hanging out with my friend and her cat. Second last photo is also me with my friend. This is actually at EB Games. Like, this Mario background thing is at EB Games in the city. It's the one on Swanston Street with the double stores, and there's 3 consoles upstairs. This is where I took this photo of my friend, and I was drinking a gongcha. And I also like this Snoopy shirt, but I haven't worn it in a long time because it's not high neck, like it sort of goes low, and then sometimes I get really dysphoric about my boobs if I wear shirts like that. Plus I hate wearing v-neck shirts. This is not a v-neck shirt, but it was a bit low, and I didn't want like dysphoria here, so I haven't been wearing it much. Could do for winter though if I wear like long sleeve underneath, and like, yeah. But speaking of clothes, I was like, there's clothes that I would feel more comfortable wearing after I get top surgery because I won't have as much chest dysphoria, and I won't feel dysphoric about it sticking out, or like the V neck or whatever, or the low neck being too low and then possibly exposing my breasts and stuff. Yeah, so this is definitely a shirt I would wear after I get top surgery and not feel any weirdness towards it. It's a nice shirt. The last photo is not is from the day I started social transitioning and I got my first short haircut. And again, I blurred out my friends, but this was in an arcade, and we went to a photo booth, and I took this photo in the photo booth with my phone. And they put hair gel on my head at the time. That's why it's sticking like as it's neat like that. Y'all us looking here, like I'm looking here. Yeah, they put, sorry, my brain just gone blank. They put hair gel on it. That's why it's neat like that. Because when I washed it off, it just went everywhere, like everywhere. So yeah, first day of social transitioning. This is what my haircut looked like. It's been a ride. Looking back at my pre-transition photos, like some days I feel a lot more dysphoric than others when looking at my old photos. Today, when I was just making this video, it isn't so bad. And I think as I progress further along my journey of living as a guy and doing things that lead to gender euphoria and getting medical affirming surgery like top surgery later on this year, it's just like progress more and more towards gender euphoria and doing things and continuing to do things that help me feel most at home and comfortable with myself and my body. It's been a wild ride. It's been 2.5 years since I started transitioning socially, like starting from social transitioning to medical transitioning, and now at the end of this year I'm getting top surgery. It's actually gone relatively quick. But then before I transitioned and was living as a girl still and not doing things that were comfortable to me and expressing myself and who I am and doing things to affirm my gender, it felt like a very long, tedious, dragged out, I don't know, ride, and it was torturous. It felt torturous. But now that I'm doing things for me and doing things in alignment with who I am at the core, it's a lot different. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about that or this video. I will leave it there. Thank you for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed looking at some of my pre-transition photos with me. And I will see you in the next video.